my friend who taught me so much, this elder in my life, Delilah Jenner, she passed away a couple years ago. But when I was like 10, she was 70. And she was like born a rebel, and she was like an amazing person. But she just told me this one quote she has is, never deny yourself love.
So when I was 19, I went off and traveled for about a year. But in that time, I met who was then my husband, who was my ex-boyfriend, then ex-husband. And so that process of finding myself was kind of, or like finding myself among people that I belong, with whom I belong, was a lot in the beginning about making this one person somebody with whom I could belong, and that was rough for both of us. And but he was, he still is my chosen family in that way. I mean, we struggled through some intense, like, contractions of ourselves to be together. Like we had to be a lot smaller than we really were to be together, and that was hard. And so it felt like if that's what it's about, then I'd rather just be part of lots of different groups and like show who I am in reflection of that particular group when I'm with them, and then still have room to show myself in a different light with some other groups.
I like the word chosen family, because I feel like that explains it in that phrase. Because even though you have your blood family and there's all those like deep ties there, you're all your own individual spirits, I feel really lucky to have surrounded myself by people who I feel like I really can be like as true to myself as possible. We met, and then I was like, man, this person, they really, really like me, And so they were like, she was like, and
I was pretty direct.
Yeah.
I don't really know how to court people other than direct.
Yeah.
And I court deep.
Yeah.
So.
And so there was, I mean, in hindsight, I figured it out, but basically I was like really confused because I felt like a deep connection with you, and I was like all the stirring, like familiar stirrings that like falling in love with someone would be like, but it was a little different. And I felt those stirrings. I just felt that deep connection, and I was like, and so when Yen was like asking me out, basically, I was like, I don't know. I feel all this deepness, so that must mean something. That must mean maybe that like I want to go out with her. But then there wasn't like the final like fully attracted to you in that way, like and we're like, do you want to have sex kind of thing. Now I see it for what it is, which is that I feel like there's like a sisterhood, like deep connection. And like now we've like through being like, no, I can't go out with you, I don't think that's where I'm at, and then like little bits of heartbreak, and then coming back to like fully knowing, I mean, like our love for each other was just like undeniable, it's just super strong, and I feel like I want you in my life forever, and I just feel like solid about that.
And I think for me the process, like the evolution has been I had like and I still like find you completely like attractive, but for me it's been this real like discovery into what it feels like to have someone show up and be really integrated about their own, like have a lot of integrity about where they stand with you, and like have that be so honest and transparent. It's like a million times more intense and more exciting and like beautiful than being in love, or like being in romantic sexual love.
I feel like cuddling, the world needs more cuddle buddies, because it's like we are creatures of touch, and we need it, and
we're social creatures.
And sex is complex, and we don't always need to be having sex with someone, but like, and it comes with so much, and so, I'm totally all about sex too, yes. But it's like,
yes, please,
to be able to just cuddle with someone and know there's not this weight of like, are we gonna fuck? I don't know. It's like so healing. I just want to put a shout out for open relationships.
Oh yes, please.
Yeah, because I feel like the intimacy we share would totally be like red flagged in like a traditional like monogamous relationship, and there'd be like all this, it would be totally out of bounds, like jealousy and all this stuff, and that just bums me out.
If we had 3 words to describe love, what would they be?
What would they be? I would say deep, open, and true.
I would say fearless, connected, and safe.
Yay! Love you. Love you too.